I worked for 47 years, never missed a day unless I was too sick to stand. And now that it's over, I wish I could go back and miss a few more. I started working when I was 17. Factory job, honest work. I clocked in, did what I was told, clocked out. I was proud of that. My father worked the same way. His father, too. That's what men did. You showed up. You provided. You didn't complain. I thought that's what made you respectable. For decades, I believed my worth was tied to how hard I worked. If I worked harder than the next guy, I was doing it right. If I stayed late, if I came in early, if I never said no to overtime, that meant I was responsible, a good man, a good father. I believed that completely. I remember one winter there was a bad storm. Roads were dangerous. Schools closed. My wife asked me to stay home. My son was maybe 8 years old. He wanted to build a snowman. He kept looking out the window, waiting for me to say yes. But I went to work anyway. I told myself it was the right thing to do. Someone had to be reliable. Someone had to show up. I got to the factory and only 3 of us made it in that day. The supervisor sent us home after 2 hours, said it wasn't worth it. I drove back in the snow. Took me twice as long. When I got home, my son was already inside. The snowman never got built. He didn't ask again. That was 30 years ago. And I still think about it. Here's what I got wrong. I thought work was life. I thought providing meant being absent. And I thought my family would just understand that they'd know I loved them because I was out there earning. That one day, when everything settled down, we'd have all the time in the world. I kept saying, when things slow down at work, or once I get that promotion, or after this busy season, I said that for 30 years. I missed so much. My son learned to ride a bike while I was on a double shift. I came home and he was already riding up and down the street. No training wheels. He'd figured it out without me. My daughter had a recital once. She played piano. She'd been practicing for weeks. I promised I'd be there. But work ran late. I showed up right as it ended. I saw her face when she came out and realized I'd missed it. She said it was okay, but it wasn't. My wife used to wait up for me at night. She'd sit in the kitchen with a cup of tea just so we could talk for a few minutes before bed. Then she stopped. Not out of anger, just exhaustion. She got tired of being alone in a marriage. And me? I told myself I'd make it up to them later. I really believed that. I thought there'd be time. I thought once I retired, we'd travel. We'd talk. We'd make up for all of it. But later never came. Not the way I imagined. Now I'm 84, retired. The work is done. The factory closed years ago. The building's not even there anymore. They tore it down and put up a parking lot. None of it mattered as much as I thought it did. And my son, we talk maybe twice a year. On his birthday, on mine, it's polite, it's distant, like acquaintances. He has his own family now, his own life. I'm happy for him, but I'm not really part of it. My daughter lives 3 states away. I love her. I know she loves me, but we don't really know each other, not the way a father and daughter should. My wife passed 6 years ago. We had time together at the end, a few quiet years. We'd sit on the porch, drink coffee, not say much. It was peaceful, but it wasn't enough. And I can't stop thinking about all the nights I came home too tired to talk, all the weekends I spent catching up on sleep instead of catching up on her. She used to ask me about my day, and I'd give her 3 words and turn on the TV. I thought I had forever. I didn't. I worked my whole life, and the thing I regret most isn't something I did. It's everything I didn't do. If you're working so much that you don't know what's happening in your own home, you're not winning. You're losing the things that can't be replaced. Your job will replace you. I promise you that. They replaced me. Didn't even take a week. There's a younger guy doing what I did, and the work goes on like I was never there. But your family, your kids, the people who love you, they can't replace you. And you can't replace the time you miss with them. I'm not saying don't work hard. I'm saying don't let work become the only thing you're good at. Because one day you'll stop working. And when you do, you'll realize how little you built outside of it. I have money in the bank, I have a paid off house, I have a pension, but I'd trade all of it for one more afternoon with my son when he was 8, one more recital, one more night staying up late with my wife, talking about nothing. You can't buy that back. I learned this the hard way. You don't have to.